We're talking about the Kentucky Ballet Theater presenting the Nutcracker at the Lexington Opera House for the next 2 weekends.
That's right, and tickets are going fast. So today, artistic director Norbe Risco and dancer Simon Hagmann joins us to tell us all about it. Norbe, I have talked to you before and I have seen the dancers perform and it is beautiful. I mean, you know, we see the Nutcracker all the time, but you really have a different perspective to the traditional Nutcracker. Tell us about the performance.
Well, we always have a great enjoyment when we bring this production in, you know, around this time of the year, because it's always, it doesn't get old. So we always work with the dancers, new cast on it. The dancers, they have a great enjoyment as well, because they are being cast in different roles that is very challenging for them. One year they can perform one role, next year they can perform something else. We work in the theater at the Opera House. It's magical. When we go there and you see the whole production, it's something very special. You know, all the effects that we bring into the production, the costumes that we use and all that, that we always try to enhance the production, keeping it alive and better for the audience.
And this is a story so familiar to so many people. So you have to really put a lot of effort into this because everybody knows the story, right?
Exactly, exactly. There is different versions. We have our own version of the Nutcracker, but it's all based on one story. So Clara, you know, goes into this dream because her uncle Drosselmeyer bring her a Nutcracker during Christmas time. So the story happened from there. A battle ensues in between the Rat King and the Nutcracker Prince. I mean, it's all magical and it's fantastic.
It's absolutely magical. And Simon, tell us a little bit about how you had to prepare for this performance. I mean, you're already in shape.
Yeah, I mean, it takes quite a lot of time, you know, like during rehearsals and everything. Got to get in shape to be able to like do all those lifts, during partnering and everything, to do all those jumps, the pirouettes and everything. It takes, yeah.
A lot of strain.
A little bit, yeah.
And what role are you in the Nutcracker?
So this year I will be the Snow King and Cavalier for the second act. And I am more than grateful, because I love also snow. Snow is such a beautiful scene with the music and everything, the dancing, so good. Everything all combined together. This is probably one of my favorite scenes ever.
So you said this year. So is this your second year performing?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your performance last year as opposed to this year.
So last year I was performing Arabians, a pas de deux, and it was really challenging.
Yeah.
A lot of partnering that ask like a lot of strength and stuff. And we also need to be like connected with our partner, because if we don't do the thing at the right time, or like, you know, we're a little bit delayed, it can you know, stop the whole thing. So yeah.
You have to be in sync. You have to be prepared. And like you said, you have to know one another. And doing a show like this, it's very important, right?
Yeah, very important.
So Norbe, tell me a little bit about the performance, because watching it, you make the performance a little bit of angelic, might I say. I mean, just watching the dancers, they were so graceful and so light. And so it was a nice transition from what we usually see from the Nutcracker.
It is, and that's the whole mission, I must say, when a choreographer or an artistic director try to put a production that it can look effortless for the audience. They say, oh, they're not doing nothing, and really these guys, they have to put a lot of work into it, and they're like elite athletes, because they have to have a lot of training when they work. You know, we train 5 to 6.5 hours a day, 6 days a week. So that's every single day. You can be in shape, and within a week you can be out of shape if you don't keep practicing. And like Simon mentioned, the partnering is one of the hardest part, because it's not the same when you do a solo, but when you have to partner with your female partner or vice versa, you have to be like one. You know, the music, the movements, everything, the lifts, so it can look, like I mentioned, effortless, but it's really hard.
Well, let us know how we can get tickets and where to go.
They can go to Ticketmaster.com or they can go into our website at www.kyballet.com, and then they can get information on how to get tickets. And hurry up because we don't have that many tickets left.
Like I said, they're going fast, but you only have 2 opportunities to check them out this weekend and next. Right, Norbe?
That's correct.
Perfect. Thank you both so much for being here. And I know I've told you before, but make sure to break a leg.
Thank you, guys.